Good morning, everyone. We are from ENGARY company, and today our presentation is about how to improve sport community for next ERCI generation, and it brings up several activities for them. And at first, let me explain to all of you about the meaning of our company name and our logo. As you see, our background help you easily relate to sport, and it's also our company name and logo. Our company name is ENGARY. It's meaning full of energy, and all capital alphabet is related to strong community. It's the target of our proposal. And the logo is a three circle. Three circle represent for any kinds of ball in sport, and the linking circle meaning the strong connection between ERCI students. Moreover, we are doing a small survey to find out sport habits of ERCI students as evidence for our presentation. Next slide is our agenda. Our presentation will be divided into 6 parts. First is statement of focus and vision of change. Key stakeholder map, barriers for change, resources and opportunities for change, proposal ideas, and last one is advantage for ERC for corporation. And now I will pass to Florica. Florica will introduce about statement of focus and vision of change.
Thank you, Leo. And I will continue about the problem in ERC and also with ERC student. So the first one, it will be sleeping. As we all know that the student of ERC really likes to sleep, especially for those who stays at the back. And then the next one will be lack of concentrations, which is most of the students will prefer to play with their phone instead of paying concentration to the lecturer. And then groups that won't blend in, such as the Indonesian students will be only get together with Indonesian students and Vietnamese with Vietnamese, and also it makes the lack of English language. It's because they always speak in their own language. And then the next one will be lost their passion to go to school. It's also because of the new location of the school, which is like quite far from the location before. And then the next one will be the result of our research. How often do you exercise a week? So most of them gave answer once a week. And vision of change. The first one will be for the students and also for all of the staff in ERC, for their lifestyle in class or work. So it will be more vibrant, healthy, and active. And the next one will be the solidarity level will be higher than before, so that the people want to get to know each other and make friends with different people, like from different countries. And then sports to be more active and full of enthusiasm, and also they can be more enjoying the sport. And then for ERC Institute itself, so that the accomplishment change is higher than before, so that ERC can get more students. And then environment, more sociable and outgoing, more friendly. And then location, by providing an agent to find a home near the school so that the student can stay there and then come to school on time. And then next, Calvin will continue it.
Hi everyone, today I will present about the key stakeholder map. There's a three part of stakeholder map, which is a core stakeholder, internet stakeholder, and external stakeholder. In the core stakeholder, there's have student cooperation and the dean of ERCI. In the internal stakeholder, there's a non-teaching or staff, ERCI, UOG, and our company is ENGARY. In the external stakeholder, there's a government, student parents, student council, audience, the media, and community group. This is the key point of stakeholder map. We will do the fundraising or we will get the money from the student, and we will sell our idea to get the approval from the dean, and we need a support from corporation like government and student council. I will pass to my partner Ken to present barrier change of mind.
Hello everybody, my name is Ken, and now I will talk about a barrier to change student mind to exercise. Have a lot of reasons why students don't want to do exercise, and now I will list some popular reasons like lazy, motivation, time, money, and time. And this is the result when we do some survey to know why students in ERC Institute don't want to do exercise. And as you see, the highest percentage is 10. Why 10? As you know, students have a lot of work in the school like dissertation, assignment, presentation, and a lot of work. And they don't want to spend their time for exercise because they think it's waste their time. And the next one is the motivation. A lot of people and a lot of students think the exercise is not interested, and they want to spend their time for play the game, hang out with friends, go to shopping, go to camping, and sleep also. Yeah, and the next one is lazy. I know a lot of students want to do exercise, but the battery is lazy. I will give you the funny example for easy understand. A student set up alarm at 8 a.m. to wake up and do exercise, but when the phone rings, they turn off it and still sleep. Yeah, you can see the barrier, right? And the last one is the money. In my opinion, I think the money is an important reason. Why? Because as you know, most students still cannot make money. They still use their parent money, and they don't want to waste the money for the exercise because the cost for the trainer is very expensive, and they don't want to spend time for exercise. And to continue, I will talk about the opportunity to change. I choose two key points for this one. The first one is build a community, and the second one is reduce hiking costs. Why I choose to this one? And now I will explain the first one, build a community. And I want to say with you this one. I'm going to study in ERC, and I'm alumni of ERC. And when I was student and studied in ERC Institute, I really like sport, and I really like football, and I often go to play football with a lot of another school like Chenku, Kaplan, SIM. And I saw have a lot of people, a lot of students in ERC Institute want to join with me because in the ERC don't have a sport club, sport team, and that the reason why we need and we want to build a sport community in ERC Institute. And the second one is reduce high risk cost. As you know, near ERC Institute have a lot of play football with a cheaper cost in the center, and we can when we build a sport committee in the ERC Institute, we can save a lot of money to practice in the play somewhere to play football near ERC Institute. And next one is Aaron will continue. Thank you.
Thank you, Ken. So, hi guys, my name is Aaron. So my part will be research for changes. So there are two factors that I will focus on. The first one will be internal resources, and the second one will be external resources. So in internal resources, I have three key points that I will talk about. The first one will be management, trainer, and financial. So our main workers will focus on our own students, for them to experience, and from there they can get a better resume for their future. So the first one with management, we will ask our students to join. So from there they can learn a lot of experience for their real life realities. And the trainer for the gym, we will looking for our students who have experience for building their own bodies. And from there they can motivate for those beginners that they want to work out, and from there we can reduce costs as well. And for the financial, we ask our financial students to join. From there they can get the experience as well. And the next point will be external resources. There are three key points as well: student council, government, and training places. So the first one is student council. Why do we need student council to be our external factors? Because whenever we create an event for students, we will get a lot of support from there. For example, I am Vietnamese, and we do have the Vietnamese student council in Singapore, which is VNYA, and it's sponsored by Vietnamese embassy. So whenever we create any events, it's easier for us to get the support from them. And the next one will be government. So whenever we want to create any events or competition between each school, we need the approval from government. So that's why we need government. And the last one will be training places. So we will hire some training places for students to practice and to get ready for their training and get ready for their competition. So this is the end of my part. The next part will be Leo's. We continue my part.
Hi, I'm Leo. I am moving to activity options. We have three options for students. First is competition sport, outdoor activities, and learning activities. So in competition sport, we are doing a small survey to know that the sport habits of ERC students. And as you can see, the pie chart show that 77.3% students choose likely, and the remaining students choose very likely. So almost students in ERC like to join in sport competition, and it's have the similar direction with our proposal. And in the next question, we want to know which sport do ERC students want to participate in, and we have 5 options for them: football, basketball, volleyball, table tennis, and chess. And with the first 3 options, is a popular sport in any university. With table tennis and chess, I saw that ERC Institute have table tennis and chess, so I put these 2 options there. And it's very surprised that chess and football is have the same percentage with 36.4%, and the remaining students choose basketball with 22.7%. So these 3 sports, we will make a competition on these 3 sports. And I will bring up several benefits for students. First is discipline or sportsmanship, and it also increase responsibility of students, self-confidence, and also teamwork. Next part is outdoor activities. We ask students how much are they willing to pay for an outdoor activities, and we have 4 options for them. First is 10 Singapore dollar to 20 Singapore dollar. Second is 20 to 30 Singapore dollar. 30 to 40 Singapore dollar and above 40. And almost of them choose the first option and the second option. 54.5% students choose first option, 10 to 20 Singapore dollar, and the remaining students choose 20 to 30 Singapore dollar. So with the first option, 10 to 20 Singapore dollar, we can make a small event such as camping, and with the second option, 20 to 30, we can find several activities fit with this price, such as paintball or rock climbing. And these are some benefits of outdoor activities. It brings great learning, improve health for students, improve social skill, boost creativity, and bring positive attitude to ERC students. The third part is learning activity. With those who don't understand what is learning activities, I will bring several examples such as yoga, gym, and kickboxing. And in this part, we want to know ERC students feel interested with learning activities, and only 9.1% students choose no. Therefore, almost students are attracted with learning activities. And those are benefits for students. It helps students reduce stress, build muscle strength, improve student flexibility, and also increase concentration. And with those benefits, it will bring several advantages for ERCI or UOG University. Our proposal will have ERCI improve the quality of services. Based on that point, it will satisfy students, and moreover, it will raise potential customer. For example, if a student who like to play sport, they will choose a university who have a strong sport team, and ERCI will a good option for them. And after that, they will introduce our university to their friends, and it will increase ERCI reputation. And last key point, and the most important point, is our proposal will increase more income for ERCI. So based on those benefits and advantages, ENGARY company strongly believe that our proposal can earn more profit for ERCI students, and it can also build a strong sport community for next generation. So thanks for hearing our presentation. Thank you.
Student council, any questions?
I got 7 questions. Go back the slide. Go back from the beginning. Come on. The one with the... No. One more. Some more. This one. There's not that one. Now, what are the figures at the side? You see a percentage there?
Yeah. Is it a
Is
percentage?
it correct or wrong? I think the percentage is wrong.
No.
You got 20. Okay, the first one right at the top. You got 20, right? And what is the percentage? 90%?
Yes, there are several mistakes.
No, because I think what you should do is the percentage add up should be 100%, not 90, 40, 40. This is
Because on this question
We do the online survey.
student can choose more than one,
okay.
so they can choose 2 to 3 options, and almost them choose time.
So that means the percentage is not related.
It's related to
Related
the answer.
to each factor.
Yes.
Okay. Number 2 question is okay, you have barriers to prevent students from doing exercise or take part in sports.
Yeah.
But I don't see anywhere you take the trouble to overcome this problem. Let's say you said 40 point something percent is lazy. How do you change your student body from lazy to become not lazy? You never say it.
To improve the dust barrier, I think they in the school need to more event about sport, and when we do the win some competition in the sport, and I think there's in my opinion, I think the student will think, oh yeah, sport is interested, right? Yeah, and yeah.
You never present that.
Yeah, sorry.
Because it's too long.
You say the student got no time, the student is lazy, but how to overcome that? How to change from lazy to interested in sports?
Because we bring several benefits, so with these benefits for students, maybe they can change their mind.
Yeah, but you never present that one. That's why I was thinking how to change lazy to become hardworking.
Yeah.
And then you said time because you have so much thing to do, so much assignment, so much. I don't see any students do assignment there.
Yeah.
Yes, we do.
But we do.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I mean, you see, the thing is that you did a survey, you did research, but the result must be equal to what we can see. You can say lazy, but after that you never say anything how to change the situation. Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you for.
I got one question. Can you share a little bit how did you guys conduct this survey?
We do a survey on Google form,
Okay.
and we send it to several friends by email
Friends.
in this class. Several
UOG
partners,
partners.
BUSI students,
Yes,
several BUSI students
UOG students.
to collect response.
Okay. And you are only able to get 22 response.
Yeah, because that's about that. Yeah, but enough.
Can I go back to the stakeholder
Map.
map, please? Oh, wait, the next one. I mean, after.
Keep waiting.
After. Who presented this slide?
Calvin.
Yes, I have a question for you. When you say cooperation and support, can you give some examples on that?
That's sponsored by corporations such as Students Council. If you
Like if Indonesian student want to make event and they need support from student council from Indonesia.
to know
But
what
you
the
also
rules.
mentioned about government. Can you give an example what kind of support or program the government have for the school to explore?
The government will approve the event. the competition between the school.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, thank you very much. Thank you.